All right, so we're doing a little bit more Rabbids. We don't know if we're gonna do all of this, but
Yeah, I mean, like if I can just get my hatred for the Rabbids out of my head, if I can get to a more Zen-like state with the existence of Rabbids, I think I might consider wanting more. Yeah, it's fine. We'll see.
do you think there's gonna be a part of the game where a rabbit eats a mushroom and goes Godzilla?
Definitely.
I mean, they kind of have to, right?
I guarantee you, I would put money on the fact that they're gonna get Mario power-ups and do stuff. Okay, so this is a
so this is where you get new weapons. You can either buy them or I believe I have some. Yeah, you for buying the game right now. Everybody I think gets the pixel pack or something. So you get these retro styled weapons, which I think are just straight up better than everything else.
So how do you compare them to your current weapon?
They have
the
stats
up
are right
arrows.
there. Yeah,
Oh,
so,
I see. Okay.
this one has pushing damage and push.
Oh, so each person has their own unique weapons. They buy.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, so it's not like you buy weapons and then have to give them away.
Yeah, you can't mix and match.
Okay.
And then we don't have it yet, but there's that secondary section. So I believe that's where the character specific abilities comes in.
I got you.
I know apparently Peach gets a cannon or something to use at short range.
So you're just giving everyone DLC weapons because better.
Yeah, they just seem to be straight up better than the Bible weapons.
And is coins the money? Coins you pick up in the level is money you
exactly.
spend? Okay.
There's also there are also amiibo weapons you can get by scanning amiibos.
Oh,
and
okay.
we've unlocked some 3D figures. There's your favorite.
Ah. Look at
it. Move her. Yeah, I can rotate. The best game that ever did something like this was Brave Fencer Musashi. Did you ever play that?
I did not.
Because you could there was a store in the game where there was a toy store and you could buy action figures of every single model in the game.
Okay,
and then you could go back to your house and you could play with them. You would put them on. Musashi would get on the floor and it would say push triangle. And then you push triangle, and he would make the toy wiggle its sword up and down.
Ah, cool.
It was really awesome, and
That's neat.
I'm really sad that no other game has done something like that since.
So if we care enough, we'll use our completely legitimate amiibo thing to get all the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even done that on my main file.
Yeah,
although this might as well be my main file at this point.
Now.
Yeah, I'm basically here.
Oh, okay.
So there are. I think I'm here exactly. So there are some little things we can find by just running around and exploring. There's some hidden pipes and shit.
Oh, there's their washing machine.
Oh, that's the washing machine. Okay, yeah, and that's broken right now, so we can't go to fuck up Rayman's world.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember in what capacity the Rabbids even did things. They must have been. They're in every Rayman game, right?
I don't know. I've never played a Rayman game.
They must have been. Maybe not. I have no idea. That's how long ago it's been.
I
played the one Rayman game. I think it had Rabbids, but that might just be because I'm seeing them right now. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they clearly show up eventually. Because Rabbids are spun off from Rayman.
Right.
But yeah, one of Corinne's roommates, I was talking to him about this game, and he told me that the Rayman actually I guess got started on the Super Nintendo. I was like,
yes.
What? No fucking way.
Yeah, it did.
And then he looked it up and was like, yeah, see? And I went, oh shit, because I'd never heard of Rayman until the PlayStation game. So
right.
That's how little I know about Rayman.
Yeah, I knew that Rayman existed on the SNES, but I never.
Here's one of them.
I never played it, even though I did own one back
really?
In the day.
You owned a Super Nintendo, or you owned Rayman?
No, Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah, I never played it, even though I owned a Super Nintendo.
I owned a Rayman. I speak good English.
And I played it on the Dreamcast just because that library was so limited.
There's koi in the pond.
Oh yeah.
They should be like the Mario fish.
The cheap.
Yeah, the cheap.
Yeah. But I sort of played. I played Rayman on Dreamcast much for the same reason I played a lot of things on GameCube. It's just...
Because they were there?
Yeah, you know. Didn't have the biggest library, and so I just, when Blockbuster was still alive, I just went in there and was like, oh, you rent this one.
That's how I ended up watching a lot of anime. Because, like, I really wanted to watch anime, and anime was expensive. But, like, Blockbuster had anime. Not good anime.
Yeah, I know.
It existed.
I remember I got my mom to have, like, a negative stigma against anime for a while. Because, you know, it has the boobas.
My sister screwed up that way. Because she used to babysit these little kids, and she would take them anime, like nothing like risque, of course. And like she took them Slayers, and they really got into Slayers, and so they wanted to watch more Slayers, and so she took the OVA that we owned. But the problem is that I don't know if you've seen the Slayers OVA, but one of the prominent characters in the OVA, because it's a prequel to the show, is Naga, the serpent, she's a throwback to like old like 70s and 80s like sword and sorcery, where she's basically just wearing a bikini.
Yeah.
And she's got like pseudo like dominatrix like spiky kind of gear. And the parents came home and saw their kids watching this DVD with this half-naked woman with, like, spiky bikini and shit. And they went, hell no.
Yeah.
Also, they were pretty devout Christians, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the best decision there. And so she wasn't allowed to take anime to the kids anymore.
Well, I mean... That's why we can just watch Pokemans. And,
Pokemans has... I mean, like, Misty is showing entirely too much skin.
Yeah, there you go.
For how little she has to show.
You know, and I didn't, I've not been watching Sun and Moon, but apparently Brock and Misty came back.
Yeah, I heard about that. And I went, oh, nifty. And then I went back to not caring about the Pokemon anime.
Yeah, I think that, they had, I think, one of... I don't know if it's her debut scene. Like, I haven't seen it. But they have Misty taking her shirt off. And, like, you know, she's got a little sports bra thing underneath. So I think they're trying to, like, get as much... They're trying to milk this cameo for as much as it's worth.
Not a whole lot, apparently. That's funny. And I'm sure that will be properly censored when it comes to America.
I mean, what the hell? Alright.
So now we have a new enemy type.
Yeah. Nice. But yeah,
like I hate that they do make me laugh on occasion.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've conceded that I've lost at that point.
But yeah, there's... I'm trying to... I forget what Brock does, but...
Everything.
Yeah, no, there's a GIF going around the internet of Misty just running on screen, like, you know, taking off her suspenders and taking her shirt off, and she's got her blue sports bra and then running off somewhere.
That sounds like a thing that people would do on the internet.
Yeah. Oh, you can get up there.
Yeah, by bouncing off Mario. And so now I have the high ground.
But I mean, those guys' opening cutscene was them jumping really high, so I assume they can get up there too?
The hoppers will also use the team jumps, yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, if nothing else, like, Rabid Luigi is probably more competent than regular Luigi.
Yeah.
By dint of, like, you know, cannot be worse.
Have you, I mean, yeah, regular Luigi was at his most legit in, I think, Luigi's Mansion and as Mr. L in Paper Mario.
Yeah, you've mentioned that, and I keep meaning to actually play Paper Mario at some point so I can find out what the fuck you're you're referencing.
It's really cool. Like he's just a cool comic book villain. Like it's neat.
I mean, I do like comic books and villains.
Man, speaking of comic books, oh boy. Okay. Let me say now that I almost think I appreciate the animations and sort of what would you call it? It's like the tier of canonicity below, comic book. But whatever.
I don't know what to call that.
Yeah. I almost appreciate animations and stuff about superheroes that aren't comic books more now, because I, for some reason, I don't know why, decided to look at more comic books and comic book stuff.
What do you mean superheroes that aren't comic books? Like superhero media?
Yeah, like media, like cartoons, basically.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to figure, if you meant
I said that
superheroes who aren't in comic books.
Yeah, no, I said that horribly wrong. Yeah, that is what I meant. But
okay,
because I was just had my car in the shop for a while, and I was like looking for stuff to do, but yeah, I went down the rabbit hole a little bit, and I looked at a few comics and some characters, and I just spent a little bit of time with comic books, and it's just bonkers. Like, it left me... Comic books, like, the source of this canon is so nuts, and you just have so many guys that... I think... No, Marvel's just as bad, almost.
No, they are.
Like, but once you get off of street level, like, characters... You've just got guys. You've got so many. Like, what is the term they use? Like Omega level or like past Omega level guys.
I mean, like that's the rating system for mutants in Marvel. I don't know if there's like a broad term for it.
I mean, so I'm like looking at I'm like, oh, okay, who's this guy? I look at like the Chaos King, and like he's just multiverse level destroying bonkers and like can do anything.
But he's not like a run of the mill villain.
No, yeah.
He's like a dude who is that just a giant Goomba?
Yeah, just floating.
I was gonna say, like, I thought it might just be perspective, but I think he's just fucking huge.
Hang on. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say we could look at this and interpret this innocently or not innocently.
It's like a bidet.
That's yeah. Also, the black flags are like rabid battle zones.
That's to let you know that you better get all your exploring done before you come here.
Oh, okay. But and then you have like guys I didn't even know about, but I found out a bunch of all these characters. Like, and there are just so many multiverse level dudes that it's nuts. And in the comics, crazy crap like.
But like I said,
the multiverse is constantly being like destroyed and recreated in the comic books, whereas in animation, I feel like they rein it in a little bit.
But see, those kinds of guys you're talking about, they don't show up like in every book. Like they're the culmination of like months and months of event prep work.
Okay.
Like that's like Chaos King was the end boss for Chaos War. That was a whole event.
Oh, okay. Oh, you displaced him?
Yeah, his yo-yo thing has push damage.
Oh,
or
cool.
has a chance to push people.
And I mean, I was looking at. I know he's like a stand aside. He's like a what if guy, but the whole thing with like the Marquis of Death and Doctor Doom was just bananas. Like it was like the Marquis of Death. I don't even... Like, you just have this kid whose power is to, like, bend reality, and then the Marquis of Death can do whatever he wants. like, but Doctor Doom something, and then he had the apprentice who was Susan Storm.
The thing you're kind of failing at here is all you have to say is and then Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
And then we're done.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then I say that's a fantastic story and I would like to read more.
Yeah. And then so you have I read about the Marquis of Death, who's got, he's up there with
Man, in XCOM you can Overwatch in situations like this.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, and you can't do that here, which makes me sad.
I mean, you have the Marquis of Death, who they established as like multiverse level reality bending, but then Doctor Doom just kind of beat him in a beam contest
because he's Doctor Doom.
Yeah, and then I was like, well, yeah. Anyway, who else? Or like freaking. I saw DC's universe chart, and then you have got like guys like Cosmic Armor Superman, whose power is, I think, just Deus Ex Machina. I'm not sure.
His power is maximum.
Yeah, as far as I could tell, Cosmic Armor Superman's power was to just whatever I want. Like, it was literally, I'm just gonna like poof your banana, but not really, because he had to kill that guy. That one monitor guy, the evil monitor with a heat blast through the chest.
The anti-monitor.
Yeah, the anti-monitor.
Yeah, but see, the thing you're doing, the problem here is you're taking this stuff out of context.
Yeah,
because
probably.
They don't just bring out the broken guys, for giggles. They bring them out to fight or be fought by other broken guys.
Yeah. I did like Ultraman, though. I discovered him.
Oh, you're talking about evil Superman.
I'm talking
not Toku.
No, yeah, I'm talking about evil Superman.
Yes, the Crime Syndicate of America is pretty cool. I like them all.
But it's just weird, because whenever maybe it's because I don't follow the whole continuity, but it's sort of, whenever I'll see an animation or a movie and it's got Darkseid in it, I know that Darkseid is supposed to be pretty up there in terms of being able to destroy the universe and stuff. But it's just the way they present it in the comic books accentuates the level of ridiculousness that these guys like possess more than the cartoons, I think. And so then I just get stuck on it, like.
Well, the cartoons have to rein it in because they're limited to however many episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
They're allowed to devote to the thing. So yeah, but I don't know. I feel like you're worrying about something that doesn't need to be worried about.
No, I know. It's just like, oh, honey. Yeah, it was just weird. Like I suddenly was exposed to all these, like in was it Final Crisis? I think it is when Superman. I don't even think it was. I don't think it was Superman Prime at this point. I think he was still Superboy Prime. Like he shows up, and because he is like Silver Age Superman, like broke ass Superman. Wait, this isn't the one. We're not talking about like the 1 million one, are we?
No. We're talking about the one who says, "I'll kill you all to death."
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The one that like nobody likes.
Yeah.
Yeah. When, like, the first time that he was a major villain. I didn't realize the pipe was in the way. That sucks. Yeah, the first time he was a major villain, like, he was so powerful that, like, literally every single DC superhero was just in a giant melee with him.
Oh, okay.
Like, the comic book panel would just be like, it would be like a Where's Waldo picture. It was just him.
Dude.
Yeah, it was just him in the middle of a giant crowd. It was like a raid, basically.
Yeah.
And like there were so many people fighting him that they were like getting in each other's way. Like, I remember a panel where Night Girl is complaining that I think Solar Boy it keeps making too much sunlight, which gets rid of her powers and makes her vulnerable to Superman. She's like, and he's like, well, I need sunlight to fight people, and she's like, well, I need to get rid of his sunlight to depower him, and like it's fucking crazy. And like, and that's not even his final form.
Okay.
Because then, like, in the next story arc, he goes to the future and he has to fight 3 different iterations of the Legion of Superheroes all simultaneously.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a fucking awesome book.
What was it? Was it? Oh no, it was the Marquis of Death. Yeah, I read like the Marquis of Death thing was where like all the Fantastic Fours had to fight like Earth Prime's Fantastic Four or something. Was that? Yeah, and then like it's just so it. Yeah, I obviously read them out of context, but I just saw a bunch of stuff where the scale was just off the charts, and we're talking about like,
well, the Fantastic Four are also kind of a pseudo cosmic level like team.
Yeah,
like they themselves aren't that powerful, but because Reed kind of does like the Rick thing.
Yeah, because Reed is smarter than you.
He's smart. Well, he not only is he smarter than you, but he also because he's got like dimensional hopping and teleportation and spaceships and crap.
Yeah.
He tends to get involved in shit that he shouldn't be, touching at all.
Yeah.
So they end up having to fight like Galactus and stuff.
Yeah.
Even though they, as a team, really don't rank that high.
Man!
To really warrant.
And I like lost my shit when freaking like it was like I saw this panel with Chaos King just in space, and Galactus was this little like speck. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah, I mean that shit's fun.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll stop this here.
All right, cool.
Because we don't have time for another full battle.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, maybe we'll do a little bit more. Maybe we'll do more in the future when we have, like, some more time in our schedule.
Yeah.
But, yeah, for now, we'll see you guys next time.
All right, we'll see you later.
Rabbid, Peach, and Mario is OTP.
Is that the ship?
That's the OTP.
Okay.